When you're scrolling social media, do you catch yourself wondering if painful-looking treatments and viral skincare regimens actually work? Well, here to break it all down, our favorite holistic plastic surgeon.
We need you.
Plastic surgeon joins us live, Dr. Youn.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Youn, you were actually supposed to be here in studio with us today, but your flight was affected by the technology outage. I'm so sorry, but at least you're here virtually, right?
I mean, at least we have Zoom. It's better than nothing.
Exactly right.
Exactly. We got you.
We do. All right, let's talk about this. It's always great to have you here, but let's get right to it because MTV star Steve-O made headlines when he said he's getting surgery done for a really odd reason. I want you to watch this.
I came up with the idea a few years ago to get a boob job. I've just been so particularly in love with that idea because the comedy, the opportunity for comedy, I believe, is absolutely there.
Okay, Dr. Youn. So what do you think about this? Is it okay to get surgery for comedy reasons?
And is it funny?
Yeah.
I think the problem with, he was talking about getting implants,
Yes.
and this is a big operation with the risk of bleeding and complications. And once you stretch that tissue out, it doesn't necessarily come back. He's talking about keeping him in for 2 months.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he wants to do a little injections for comedy, okay, but man, I mean, implants, that's crazy. That's just not a good idea.
I think it's a Steve no, not a Steve-O.
We had to let her get that in. So another celebrity who recently made headlines is Kim Kardashian. She shared that she had a salmon DNA facial that has been backed by Jennifer Aniston as well. So tell us about this facial. Does it work?
So this actually is very popular in Korea. It's called Regimens, and it is salmon DNA. And there are actual studies that have been performed that shows that it can help improve the collagen and the elastin in your skin. It's technically what we call a biostimulator. The issue with this, though, is it's not FDA approved. So you cannot have it done in the U.S. You have to go overseas for it. I hear through the grapevine there's some clinics who are doing it, but I think it's illegal because it's not FDA approved. So unfortunately, you really should go overseas if you want to try it.
Do you have to be put under? Why did she have
probably
like
had
oxygen?
that noxious gas that makes that laughing gas. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's laughing gas.
Yes.
Oh.
I've had that for my for teeth.
You do that for your teeth?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep.
All right, Doc. Now, I got to warn our viewers because this next video that we're going to watch is, I guess, hard to look at. So here it is. But you reacted to this on your Instagram. What is going on with this woman's face?
God.
No.
Please
Dr.
explain
Youn.
to us right now.
So this is called a phenol peel, and this is the deepest of the chemical peels that we do. It's been around for decades. It really can help, as you can see, reduce wrinkles. It really is very effective for acne scarring. The problem with it is phenol is a poison, and you have to literally peel about 1/4 of the face at a time. If you do too much at one time, you could get a fatal arrhythmia,
Oh my gosh.
an abnormal heartbeat, and you can technically die from it.
Whoa. Oh, her face looked good.
She did look beautiful. She did.
But then you have no wrinkles, but yeah, you could die.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
Okay, so let's keep talking about the face because people on TikTok are rubbing frozen cucumbers on their faces in place of ice rollers. So I've seen even the slices over the eyes. Do frozen cucumbers belong in a skincare routine? Do they work?
They're kind of an it's like there's that old thing of where you put the cucumbers over your eyes at the end of a long day of work. I mean, it's basically just the cold temperature can help reduce swelling. It's a little bit anti-inflammatory, but there's really no big difference between that and ice rolling or any other type of kind of cold compresses that you can put on your face. So, I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's not going to do a whole lot, honestly.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Just ice, guys. All right, another thing trending on TikTok right now are wrinkle patches. I think like the frownies, like that kind of a thing. I tried that for my 11s.
Did it work?
I went to Botox.
What are 11s?
Sorry, when you go like this, some
She
people
can't
have 2
do it
lines.
because she has Botox.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there are 2 things with these. Basically, they act to splint wrinkles. If you wear them overnight, especially if they got silicone, then they can be hydrating to your skin. But the big thing really is you want to essentially train your face not to create these lines. There was an old, I don't know if it was true or not, that a story that Elvis forbade Priscilla from making these lines of her forehead by elevating her brows, because that will create those wrinkles eventually. This is the same idea. You just kind of train yourself not to make those lines. So there is truth to it, but yeah, Botox is definitely a lot easier.
Yeah, I remember Kim Kardashian famously saying, I don't smile a lot because I don't want the wrinkles. And I thought, what a sad,
what a boring life.
My gosh.
Yeah, and that's why I love Jim Carrey, but I have a feeling, give him another 10 years and yeah, a lot of wrinkles.
He's smoking.
All right. Dr. Youn, always great having you on DBL. Good luck out there. I'm sure, well, you don't have to get on a flight, so you'll be okay. To our viewers, make sure to follow Dr. Youn on all his social media platforms.
Sam just met with you getting home from work today.
Well, he had a busy morning, and I just, you know.
He didn't go to the airport.
I feel for him. He had a hectic morning.
He had a lot of phone calls to make.
I think maybe he can talk for himself. Have you had a hectic morning?
Did you have a hectic morning, Dr. Youn?
I sat many hours in the airport just waiting for my flight to leave, and it never did.
Yeah. But he was in the lounge. He was in a nice
okay.
Please make sure you follow Dr. Youn on all social media platforms. Thank you again, Dr. Youn. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks.